Dave Ramsey said, organizations are not limited by the opportunities. They are limited by their leaders. Welcome to the Impact Shift, Chapter 11 from the book LeaderShift. In this chapter, John talks about impact shift from trained leaders to transformational leaders. And this shift happens, according to John, in 3 focal points. The first one is when we add a purpose to our goals. When we know why we are leading, we will transform ourselves. So that's the first focal point where the shift happens. The second focal point where the shift happens is when we stop creating followers, but we start creating leaders. So instead of having more followers, we create more leaders. And that's the second focal point where this shift happens. And the third focal point, John says, where the shift from trained leader to transformation leader happens when we make people to make a difference. So we make a difference in people's life, but we also make them to make a difference in other people's lives. That's when the true transformation happens. To give an example, I can think of Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first IPS officer in India and a celebrated police officer. And she says, when you add purpose to your goal, what you accomplish will transform everything. No doubt, she could transform a jail, criminals into good human beings. So transformation happens when you take these 3 focal points. John says, as a trained leaders, we have to transform ourselves first. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. So when we change ourselves as the transformation leaders, we can move towards creating more transformational leaders. Thank you.